Guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. So yesterday we did a video and an article talking about Superstation 1 now supports loading Sega or Mega CD games directly from disk. So not dumping them, maybe you can dump them as well, but the option to run directly from disk is now there, and that's a big thing. So initially it started with the PS1, the PlayStation 1, so the Superstation 1, which is a MiSTer FPGA console based around Sony's PS1, the smaller, the newer edition of the PlayStation 1 or the PSX, the PlayStation 1 console. Now initially the games were going to be inserted into a super dock, they were going to be ripped, dumped, and then you were going to play your backup. But now the games run directly. But Taki has gone a lot further. So yesterday we had a look at this where he speaks of running the Sega CD on here, and it's freaking amazing. And when this tweet went out, a lot of people asked, they said, can you get PC Engine CD working? Can you get blah blah working? And well, guess what? Taki says, hold my beer. And this is what we have today. So Taki here says, added preliminary support for loading Sega Saturn games from disk without dumping on Superstation. It needs some additional work to make it more seamless. PC Engine CD is next. Guys, this is freaking crazy, right? Now, if we think about it, you had like the Superstation 1, it was PlayStation themed, so you kind of thought it was going to be that PlayStation console, which it is becoming, right? And it's going to be coming out soon. But not only that, it's running Mega CD games, now it's running Saturn games, and Taki and his team are going to be tackling the PC Engine CD next. Now, we know Analog make consoles, and they make them like themed with one console. So if we look at the PC Engine Duo, that runs UCARs and that runs CDs. We look at the Mega SG, that does the Mega Drive, the Super NT does the Super Nintendo, so on and so forth. So this one here actually looks like the ultimate version of the MiSTer FPGA just because of the amount of compatibility. Now, a lot of people are asking over on X, are you going to make cartridge adapters so we can have a one-stop solution for all our carts? Taki answered yesterday saying, nah, we've got a lot on our plate, but you never know, something like that might come in the future. This looks like it's going to launch any CD system out there, guys. If the system is on a CD and there's a MiSTer FPGA call for it, chances are Taki's going to get it running. Now, what would be interesting if somewhere down the line, after doing the Superstation 1, he makes like a Saturn themed one that will run your Saturn discs, but as well as that, it will run your PlayStation, your PC Engine CD, your Mega CD games. I mean, wow, innovation or what? I mean, you've taken MiSTer FPGA and established ecosystem that's been out for some time, and you've definitely added some value to it. There's a lot of people that really do like playing via their physical collections, and it looks like your day in the heyday has come. What I wanted to have a look at finally was just simply going over to Wikipedia and seeing what CD-based systems they are. So over here, CD-ROM based consoles. Now, I haven't checked computers because someone could say, hey, could I install like a PC game on there? I don't know if that's possible, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But looking at all the systems, 3DO. So we know SRG 320 is working on a 3DO core. He showed it off like a few months ago, and it was looking really good for the most part. Hopefully we'll get an update on that soon. Now, the Mega CD and the Sega Saturn core is produced by SRG 320. So what are the chances that you're going to be able to run your 3DO collection in due time on the Superstation 1, or I guess any future FPGA devices that Taki may bring out? Now, Amiga CD32, okay, that may well be an option, right? I know there's some big fans out there of this system. I'm speaking to you, Rainer K. And Atari Jaguar CD. Now, not sure how feasible this will be on a single SD-RAM version of the MiSTer. Maybe a dual RAM will be better, but either way, Atari Jaguar CD, we do have an Atari Jaguar core. It's still a work in progress, and it does have CD support last time I checked. CDI, that's something that Slammy is working on. Maybe that's something that can work. CD-TV, not familiar with it. Let's see, pops up. Okay, CD-TV is a whole multimedia entertainment and video game console. Okay, cool. Don't know much about it. Developed by Commodore, all right? Okay, Dreamcast, okay, let's not go there, right? FM Towns Marty, not too familiar with this system, but I know it has a lot of love, and I think it has that game on its City Connection that a lot of people like. Hyperscan, No idea what this is, but there you go. CD based systems. If we get cores, if the MiSTer can do these cores, then maybe it's a possibility. Laser active or hybrid laser disc system. Okay, and home video game console released by Pioneer Corporations in 1993. Wow. Okay, cool. Don't know much about Neo Geo CD. We've got a core. I think it was it's obviously running off Vertex core, and it was Paul B and L that actually implemented the CD support, if I remember correctly. So that'll be interesting, you know, for the collectors out there running your Neo Geo CD cores. So Panasonic M2, the 3DO M2, very rare from what I understand. I think Video Game Esoterica has some, and if you want to buy one, maybe reach out to him. Even though he's withdrawn it from sale, I'm sure if you offer him a lot of money, he'll say yes, and just be nice about it. PCFX, a great system, something that I wish to discover more. Now, I'm not sure if we have a MiSTer core, or I don't think we do actually. Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to learn more about the system because it's NEC. I like the PC Engine, and some of the games on there just look really, really good. Naturally, if something like that works, maybe that can work on the MiSTer. Then what's this? Playdia. Okay, just going to breeze through the rest. PlayStation 1 we've already got. PlayStation 2, just like the Dreamcast, let's not go there. Sega CD, well, why not call it the Mega CD? Okay, Taki's already shown that running, so that should be compatible with the SuperStation one along with the Saturn and the PlayStation. Sega Saturn, that's what we looked at earlier. And then Super NES CD-ROM, okay, unreleased devices. Okay, was that the cancelled one that they did with the PlayStation, and then the PlayStation was born? Tandy Video Information System, again, all these systems here. Not sure if we have cores for all of these. I don't think we do. Sometimes I don't pay attention to certain cores if I'm not too familiar with the system and they're already existing on the MiSTer. Turbo Duo, that's what Taki's going to be doing next. TurboGrafx 16, so the PC Engine CD is what he's going to be doing next. And finally here, V-Flash. Okay, V-Flash Home Entertainment System, also known as V-Small Pro in Europe, is a 7th generation educational home video game console. Okay, so if we get a call for this, maybe you guys can educate yourself. So that's kind of it for this video, guys. Do share your thoughts, but the SuperStation 1 is gearing up to essentially becoming the best version, potentially the final evolution of the MiSTer FPGA, just with the support it has for optical media, potentially from the word go. From when you get it, it looks like it's going to do PlayStation, Mega CD, Sega Saturn, and next PC Engine. And Taki, for Rainer K, give him CD32. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, thumbs up, subscription, all that good stuff, super duper appreciated. Be freaking awesome to one another. This is Pixel Cherry Ninja out.